Hi, my name is Kevin Taylor. Today, I have a prophecy for the youth of Ghana. This is With All Due Respect. With all due respect, this is the prophecy. It is a fact that Ghana today is in a time of desperation. The poor curse themselves why they belong to a nation like this, but the rich and the powerful are always full of praises to their maker. The youth that voted for change are always on the streets protesting for what they believe belongs to them. They are ridiculed and shamed because some people in power think they are sabotaging their agenda. Today, men in power are being chased and beaten by the angry youth. We have to be worried for the days ahead because they do not look good. Today in Ghana, our leaders only speak a language that their followers understand. The ordinary Ghanaian is sidelined if they do not believe in the ideologies of the men in power. Yesterday's lies are now framed as a new problem solver today. Chiefs and leaders are pitched against each other, all in the name of tribal superiority. Our history is being rewritten because some of our leaders believe their forefathers were not greatly represented in the history of this nation. The system is so tense that the tribal undertones are making brothers see brothers as enemies. The youth are getting furious within themselves because they feel they have not been angry enough. Anti-corruption crusaders and statesmen have now become mute because they believe their enemy's enemy is in power, so they rather take that than to speak about the poor or the pain of the poor. The clergy now are more like politicians in disguise. They enjoy the company of liars and don't talk as men of God. The poor Ghanaian who voted for change is now seen as ungrateful all because they complain about other economic hardships, whilst their kids enjoy free education. The struggle in Ghana today is real. People are struggling just to stay alive through 24 hours. The whole economy has come to a standstill while the president takes long-term life-destructive decisions just to realize his personal dream of being called a president. Ghana is now like a slave to the Chinese, exchanging our dignity for a century of cursed hardship in return. With all due respect, today's prophecy is clear and staring at us in the face, but we are refusing to see it because of our hypocrisy. The youth have lost hope in themselves. The only thing they pride themselves with is their graduate certificates, which serve no purpose in this economy. The youth are only relevant during election. What was wrong days ago now is a necessary sin, all because we, the people, have been made to believe some lies are better than others. The country is on the brink of disaster, but the prophets look on because it is in their favor. Today, some religion are given more importance than the other. In no time, our hypocrisy will expose us to an uncontrollable menace. Ghana as a country will fall in the hands of the angry and frustrated, and we will become victims of this menace. But I ask, do we have to get to that point where we can't understand each other again? We should make decisions that will positively affect us today and the generations to come. We should express our views without violence and hate, but will that be possible with the injustice we are in now? The guilty are now cleared all because they are influential. We now fear the messenger instead of the message. With all due respect, let us be smart and put aside our tribal and political differences and look at what confronts us as a nation. We need to ask questions and demand answers from the people who serve us. We need jobs, good health facilities, good education, security, and better infrastructure. We have to start having conversations as a people, not as enemies, and confront our worst fears. We don't need prophets and sorcerers to tell us what to do. We have to be careful of these trial moments. We have to stand up to the injustice and corruption with our voices and vote. Let's not condone liars and hypocrites. Let's fight with our voices for the future generation so they don't end up living in cursed debts and agony. The prophecy is clear, and the youth are the target. You people should let your voices be heard today and the days ahead, for it is said, if we take care of the moment, the years will take care of itself. My name is Kevin Taylor, and this is With All Due Respect.